Welcome to this edition of Lifeline. People are increasingly concerned about food safety these days. Some want detailed information on where their food comes from and how it was grown. Our reporter Xu Fangliang tells us how QR codes can help people find out.
By using a smartphone to scan the QR code on the package, this customer can quickly find out a great deal about these radishes. The result not only shows they were grown in eastern China's Shandong province, but also describes how a radish of average quality should taste.
I
think this QR code technology is very neat, and I actually feel relieved now that I know where it was produced.
Some customers, they don't need this kind of information, but some, they like it because they see that we really take care about their concerns. So they are very happy, it's an innovation for them, they see that we care about them.
All the information hidden in the code originally comes from farmers like Zheng Wenwu. Zheng has been growing watermelons in suburban Jinshan district for nearly a decade. He was doing artificial pollination when ICS went to his field several weeks ago. And after doing that with one flower, he puts a tag on it with the date and writes it down in his notebook.
I've been recording all the steps of my work since I started my career. It was only for myself, because I have to know how well my watermelons are growing. And last summer, the Farmers Association started asking me for the information.
The association's job is to supervise the farmers' work so that all the information it collects is correct. Then the information goes to a QR coding company like the one Zhu Ling works for. He says he has to deal with information from at least 100 farmers every day.
We have a lot of work to do every day. My colleagues and I have to put 30,000 characters into the information system. And based on this information, we will generate the QR code.
Zhu says the final step before the farm produce goes to market is to put the codes onto the watermelons. And his boss says assigning the producer an ID number like this is not only good for customers.
In the past, farmers didn't know what the market really needs. They just plant what they thought would be marketable. As a third party, we also collect information from the market. We have a better idea of what people want and how big the market is. That helps the farmers to plant the right type of food and the right amount of food.
Guo also says besides the information about where the item has grown, the QR code also contains details such as the time of seeding, blooming, fruition, and even which fertilizer the farmer used. He says that helps trace the item in case of any food safety problem. Xu Fangliang, Shanghai Live.